What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Asus Ally X and Z1 Extreme gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're gonna have a look at the First Berserker Khazan. Might be mispronouncing that, but that happens quite a lot. But either way, we're gonna see how it runs. It actually did a pretty damn good job on the Steam Deck, so I can actually see how it got verified. At first I was like, huh, why is this AI limit game, the one that's actually got Steam Deck settings, not verified? And then I started playing, I was like, oh, that's probably why. And figured, oh, this one looks even more graphically intensive. It's gonna run like shit. Nope, it can get 60 FPS most spots, but it has some frame drops here and there. Obviously, you have to make it like basically potato mode to do it, but you can get a pretty consistent 60 on this thing, or on the Steam Deck. So on these guys, we should be able to hit some settings that are halfway decent. Now, the game works a little funny. You have to kind of use the FPS target system. If I went and did 120, it would have ran like shit. At least that's what happened on the Steam Deck. So that's why I just left it on 60. So we'll probably just do the same thing here, and then I'll try high, you know, medium, low, and all that stuff. I think the thing has its own upscaling in the background happening too. Man, that top one really wants to go to sleep a lot sooner than the bottom one. I've had to mess with that one twice. Although, again, I could have fixed this in the settings, but I always forget by the time I get done with the videos, you know? So, let's stop blabbing. Let's get that Z1 Extreme hooked up to the capture computer, and let's see how it does in this game. Now, this is probably not going to go well, but I still wanted to try it anyway. We're going to try 1080p, no upscaling, high preset. And then sometime during this, I'll also just randomly turn on FSR instead of just making a whole separate thing for it. And then I'll probably do that for 900p as well. But then 720p looks like garbage and it gets so many FPS, I figured it wasn't really useful at that point. So anyway, do the game. Now 900p medium preset on the Z1 Extreme here. And alright, now we will get into the game. Now for 720p, which looks absolutely horrible, and I wouldn't recommend running that way, but hey, if you don't care what the game looks like and you just want maximum FPS, this is the way to do it. Though it does seem to add a lot of extra stutters that didn't seem to be there during 900p medium. But in any case, let's hop into the game and you shall see. Alright, now starting all over again on the Ally X. We're going to try 1080p high again, even though it didn't go so well. We'll still try it again. And of course, after a while, just like on the Z1 Extreme, we'll turn on some FSR randomly. I'll do that on 900p as well. 720p looks like crap, so we won't bother with that. So now 900p medium preset here. This is where I would play on. Now I'm not gonna sit here and lie since I haven't played the whole game. I don't know if it'll get you 60 the whole time, but I'm pretty sure I never saw it drop under. But then again, half the time I was there trying not to die, so I might have missed it. But anyway, to the game. So now last up here, before we do camera, we're going to do some 720p on the LIX here. And I wouldn't recommend doing this. I think it gets lots of FPS, but it looks so bad. But there might be a healthy medium between medium and low settings if you want to sit there and tinker for a while. But now we can go hop into the game and you can see what I mean. Let's get some camera recorded gameplay. I'm not even gonna bother. I didn't even bother with FSR on here. We're already getting 160 FPS. That's a lot of death. Alright, I guess this is probably what, first boss? Oh, I'm hosed. Woo. Yeah, you're fucking fast and big, and I've got no heals. Well, fuck that, I'm at least hurting you. Not by much, though. Nope, instant dead. I figured that was gonna happen though.
Peace at last.
Alright, we'll try again. Oh, he's got a solution for that. Yeah, I know, you're tough. Way tougher than me. I get it. But the problem is I spend all my time dodging. I don't have any freaking stamina left to do anything else with, and then you just die. Maybe I should have been putting all my points in just stamina. So I don't know how the hell to beat that thing. Like I said, I waste all of my stamina just dodging, and then get fucked. But still gonna keep trying. It is what it is. I mean, shit, I died a bunch on some of the other bosses too, and thought, oh, there's no way I'll ever be able to win. Yeah, and then you take 2 hits and you're dead, man. And then he does the same thing as the other guys, where he gets his hand caught, but good luck staying alive until he does that. Heal. Aw, man. I think I did the best that time so far. Alright. I don't think there is anything else I can really, like, level up. Or wait, hold on. I don't have my body back. Hold on a second. I don't think I have enough to do anything with, but let's see. I'm pretty sure I did this already before attempting this. Yeah, we don't got enough. Almost, but no cigar. And I don't know, you still probably lose something every time you lose to him. Maybe. I have no idea. I haven't been counting. Whatever. I'll try 1 or 2 more times here, and I think we'll move on to the ally actions. Uh-oh, I think I'm dead. Oh no, he took pity on me. Never mind, he didn't. He's all like, I'll make you my bitch, okay? got me good. Alright, though. I've had enough of being a punching bag for a second here, so why don't we switch over to the LIX and, well, be a punching bag on a device with better battery life? Anyway, on to the LIX. Well, alright, let's get ourselves a little camera recorded gameplay now. This is not going too well. Usually I can kind of figure out, like, something to do to beat these people, but this one, I don't know. He seems like he's got a solution for everything. He's faster, stronger, I can't dodge, I can't block. I think I a couple of times saw that weird thing, like if you do a perfect block, I think that can somewhat work on him, but yeah, good luck. Yeah, and then sometimes he even hits you even though you dodge perfectly. That's what I don't understand. This one literally seems like... I think this game was basically made to just filter out guys like me. Like, I usually just try to have fun with these, and yeah, I lose a lot, but I'll usually eventually win. But this thing's just like, no, guess what? I win. You lose, I win. That's pretty much what it seems like. So I don't know how I'm going to beat this guy. Let's see. Looks like you can get a couple hits in when he does that too, but then if you're not fast, he does that and basically kills you in one hit. And I got no more heals, that's not cool. I hate that he can do that too. He shouldn't be allowed to do that, but I mean, if his little minions can do it, it'd be a little weird for like the big boss man of them all to not be able to, right? Yeah, we're dead. Who? But I'm not going to sit here and do what a lot of people would do with a game like that. Like, oh my god, this game sucks. Or, oh my god, if you like this game, you're dumb. Like, no, I just am not very good at it. So why am I going to get mad at the game? It's my fault I'm not good at it. Yeah, he just fucks you up, man. There's not a lot you can do. So I'm just gonna keep fighting him. That's all I can do. It might just be all the videos me fighting him. I cannot fathom me actually beating this one. I know I say that a lot and then I beat him the next try, but this guy seems indestructible. Unless you are flawless. If you're flawless at the game, he's probably easy. But as you can tell, I'm not. I cannot block, I cannot dodge, I can't do anything properly, unfortunately. Yep, he got me. Shit. That's instant death for me. Oh well, we'll try like one or two more times, and then I think I've had about enough, and then I think I'm probably just going to sit here for 17 hours, or probably till about 6 p.m. until I can finally beat this piece of shit. because I'm tired of just losing and getting owned on camera. The thing is, I just sit there and get in my own head, even though I don't really give a shit. It's just like, oh my god, everybody's gonna make fun of me for being bad. It's like, no one cares. Like, most people suck ass at these. It takes a really fucking badass person to actually be good at these. That's why I respect the players that can actually just do this shit their first try. Nope, and then he comes up and hits you there, so you can't hit him good there. Darn. Well, we tried. We're not beating them on camera. I thought I could, but at first, when I first saw him, and then the more I fight him, it's like, no, that's not happening anytime soon. This is one of those bosses that's going to take me, like, probably like an hour or two to beat. And that's pure luck. So, regardless, let's wrap this video on up. Alright guys, that's a wrap for the First Berserker Khazan. And I was finally, after what felt like 45 minutes to an hour, able to beat that stupid bastard. And it was supposed to be me getting my own head, B, thinking I can't block things that I can block. This guy's a beast. He can block like 90% of everything does. There's still some unblockable stuff, but how I got through it was perfect countering, blocking, dodging a few things that you have to dodge, and there you go. Still took like what felt like 200 tries, not including the 40 to 50 tries of me dying in front of you guys. But man, that was not easy. And that's the first boss, so man, I feel for myself when I get to the next boss. That's gonna be woo. But hey, eventually I should be able to beat them too. That one will probably just take me 1,000 tries, you know? But shit, I was also about to run out of battery. I finally beat him at like 28% battery. I was like, shit, am I gonna get a battery warning? Because that'd be really lame if I'm about ready to win and then my battery is about to die. You can't pause these games, so I'd have to like try to like dodge him with one hand, which is not gonna work, and then kept trying to plug the thing in. That would not have been good, so luckily that didn't happen. If I'd been on this guy, oh boy, I wouldn't have had enough time. Luckily there is a battery upgrade for that, which I will get if I ever see it in stock. Apparently it's a hot ticket item, so it's not easy to get your hands on. I mean, unless you're willing to go on eBay and pay like triple the price. I'm not paying no $200 for a battery upgrade for this thing. Fuck that. I can almost get another ally for that, you know? Anyway, so it seems like not really good at 1080p even if you use FSR. I mean, unless you're okay with it dropping under 30 quite often and being quite stuttery. That didn't seem like it was a great experience. I would play at 900p medium. That was great. There was a couple times where you might drop under 60, going in and out of cutscenes and shit. But other than that, I haven't had a single time where it dropped during that boss. That's what I did. I went and did 900p medium the whole time. Never once did I see it drop under 60 versus him. There was one time it got close, but where it was like 64 or something like that, or 65. But other than that, you're doing good. And then, I mean, if you don't care and you want it to look like a potato, you can put it on low, but I wouldn't do that because that seemed to add a shit ton of stutter that was not there during the 900p medium. But in any case though, long ass outro, but just wanted to explain the victory. But now we can wrap this up and I can go get started on the fire bat. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.